All right, what is going on, my dudes? We're back here today with some buff info on our boy Joe Fixit, and as always, we've highlighted everything that we need to know. You know how we do it here by now, right? All right, so let's jump right in today. This is a very exciting one. Joe Fixit, man. Joe freaking Fixit, getting his buff. I don't know if this is a rework or a moderate. I don't know what it's classified as, man. But let's move on and let's just keep on trucking through here, okay? About Joe Fixit. Working as an enforcer for organized crime in Vegas, the dark incarnation of the Hulk named Joe is morally ambiguous at best and downright cruel at the worst. Dressed impeccably in his trademark suits, you're damn right. Mr. Fixit enjoys the finer things in life like money, women, gambling, and gunning down his enemies with his dual Tommy guns. He may be a weaker version of the Hulk, but he more than makes up for it with his firepower and sinister intelligence. Cool. So, his prestige is not the best. Definitely not the best, but that's okay, Just keep that in mind. If you care about prestige, I wouldn't say throw SIGs in him for prestige, unless you want to rank for him. Alright, so, Joe Fixit's mechanics. Joe Fixit, Gambler's Draw, utilizes his basic attacks, combos, and even blocks to pull one of the 4 card suits, each granting him a unique benefit. By stacking your deck with multiples of a single suit, your special attacks gain the ability to inflict specific debuffs based on the number of duplicates. Pairing this alongside his bleed-inflicting guns allows you to not only weaken your opponent, but also deal significant damage. Additionally, an Awakened Joe will offer even more bonuses to each suit and pay true homage to a stacked deck. Alright, strength and weaknesses. Bleed damage. Joe can deal significant bleed damage with special attacks, just his special one. Versatility. Choosing specific suits, I don't know if that's suites or suits, by the way, so sorry if you're like a major poker player. Choosing specific suits allows Joe Fixit to decide which buffs he gains and which debuffs he applies to better match the current situation. Weaknesses. Bleed immunity and power drain burn. You want to use your special attacks, and obviously a big chunk of damage comes from bleed, alright? So abilities. Immune to poison, just like always, really nice, of course, right? Gambler's Draw. Joe Fixit can hold 4 cards at a time. At max capacity, new cards replace old cards in the same order they were acquired. So if you get, hearts, spades, clubs, diamonds, your next one will replace that first hearts, all right? Now let's go over what they do. He's always had these, cards, right? But they've been, kind of useless, to be honest, right? So now, they have a use, and they're pretty good, all right? So, cards are drawn even if the attack was blocked. All right, I want to get the whole thing in the frame here so you can see this. Okay, so you can read along. All right, hearts. End the combo with the light, plus 7% lifesteal. Pretty good. End combo with medium, plus 1000 attack rating. Really good. Parry medium. Not bad. Clubs, heavy, hit, plus 25% combat power rate. Not bad at all. Well-timed block, plus 25% block penetration. That could be useful too. When defending quest nodes, cards are acquired based on the attacking champion's actions. So, that's interesting, man. It looks like when you parry him, he's going to get some block penetration. That's annoying. That's going to be annoying on defense, no doubt about it. So yeah, mix and match. What's the best combo you can find to get the freshest cup of Joe going? Really? All right. Also, really, 938.4 attack rating? Are we freaking kidding me, man? Okay. So essentially, how he works, based on how you fight, right? If you end your combo with the light, you get some lifesteal, and with the medium, you get some attack. If you do heavy attacks, you get combat rate, and if you do parries, you get block penetration. So depending on how you want to build your deck of cards, right? Your hand of cards, you get a different Joe Fixit, right? If you get 4 spades, that's plus 4,000 attack rating, which is quite good and quite simple to get to as well. So yeah, okay. Dead Man's Hands. I want to talk about this for one more second. If you bring in Guardian and Wolverine for that synergy, you can do medium after a parry, which is you can get that attack rating right away. So I feel like there's some potential there for some nice damage. But yeah. Dead Man's Hands on special activation. If Joe's hands consist of one of the following combinations, inflict the respective debuff for 10 seconds, plus 5 seconds per bar of power spent. So, essentially, that's 15 seconds, right, as special 1, 20 seconds special 2, 25 seconds at special 3, which is a long time, actually. So, 1 pair, you get a Disorient, reducing defensive ability accuracy and block proficiency by 40%. So essentially, if you have, like, let's just say 2, we're going to go with hearts, okay? 2 hearts, Disorient. If you have 3 hearts, weakness. If you have 4 hearts, a flush is 4, right? Or like the full hand. A flush, you get a Petrify. So Disorient, weakness, Petrify, depending on the type of utility that you need. So you build him based on how you need, which is interesting, right? Playing a hand removes all cards on the last hit of the special attack. Developers note, Joe's got a brand new suite of utility. Defenders aren't going to want to catch these hands. Okay. Special 1, place your bets. On hit, 50% chance to inflict a bleed debuff, dealing 821 direct damage over 10 seconds, plus 1 per dead man's debuff. So, it makes me think that these are stackable, because there's plus 1 per. You know, it's going to be hard to stack the flush, the Petrify, but you could essentially bring them down below 120%, you know? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how practical it all is, of course. But, actually, no, because you just do 4 parries. We'll have to see. Okay, we'll have to see. But yeah, so basically, man, if you get, like, a bunch of the spades here, get a nice attack rating, right? All that attack is going to make that bleed do a lot of damage. It really is. So that's going to be really nice to have. We'll have to see how massive the bleed damage really is, but that's going to be a lot of attack rating, man. So we'll have to see. Special 2 puts a stun, and it also replays the last dead man's debuff that was played. Okay, so actually, what you can do here, it looks like, is if you want like a nice power reversal or heal reversal, what you can do is you can build to just under a special 2, right? Use the special 1, then build up to a special 2, and then you stack it. Okay, cool. I'm on board with that. Developers note, great for utility, stacking the hand you want. Use this when you have a specific defender that requires a bit more finesse than the timing gun can dish out. Special attack 3, the house always wins. Inflict a random dead man's hand debuff. Cool. Until the opponent is no longer suffering any dead man hands debuffs, gamblers, draw cards, effects have plus 30% potency. That's nice, man. So like his attack rating, lifesteal, everything else is going to be plus 30% potency, which is really nice. So his SIG ability looks really important. After using cards to play the dead man's, hands debuff to change them in, instead of being removed, all slots are randomly assigned 1 matching suit. Additionally, suits gain a stackable bonus during special attacks. So hearts have plus 10% debuff duration, spades have plus 700 critical rating, clubs have 30% of more power over 2 seconds, diamonds plus 25% armor penetration, jackpot counts as all 4 suits, whatever it is. Once these jackpots start rolling in, Joe will be rolling through fights. That's looking like some longer fights, right? So essentially, it's looking like, right, you build up your stacks, right? And then you use like your special attacks to re-roll these things, and when you're awakened, you're going to be, getting more. You're going to be getting more cards. And then I would assume that when you get the jackpot, it's going to stay when you keep going. And then if you get like all jackpots, you're probably going to be doing a ridiculous amount of damage. And have a lot of benefits too. So I don't know. We'll have to see, man. It looks a little confusing on paper, but I feel like it's going to be a lot simpler when we're actually playing him and going through the motions and seeing how he actually works in game. But it looks like he definitely has some potential. So that's definitely very interesting. He looks really cool. He looks really fun. We're going to have to see how practical he actually is. But he looks like a lot of fun, which is really cool, man. So yeah. So synergy bonuses with Moon Knight here, gain up to plus 30% ability accuracy, up to 600 critical damage rating based on the current moon phase, highest potency at the new moon. That's like cool for Moon Knight, man. Hopefully he gets reworked soon. With the Hulks, for each synergy champion on the team, gain up to 6% attack rating and up to 500 armor rating based on lost health. That's like not a lot at all. So I don't know, like the armor rating is nice, that's a decent amount, but I feel like at like 1% health, having plus 6% armor rating is not the best. It'd be nice for Immortal Hulk when you play him like that, but you might as well just use this with Hulk. I guess you can stack it, get both, right? I don't know, though. I feel like that should be higher. Friends with Wolverine, enemies, Ms. Marvel, very generic stuff, recommended masteries, deep wounds, inequity, lots of debuffs and stuff. Yeah, this guy's looking pretty cool, man. You know, we're gonna have to see once he goes live, but overall, it looks like a really cool buff. Definitely excited to test him out as always. But anyway, my dudes, that is it for this one. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big ol' like. Comment what you think in the comment section below about the Joe Fixit buff. Let me know how you're thinking about him, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any Joe Fixit gameplay coming to you in the future. I'll be seeing you around.